Genshin Impact. Genshin the Impact. It's just that freaking dream sequence. Just I should never smoked that shit. Now I'm in Sumeru. So stupid. Just ow. Hello.
Happy to oblige.
Goodbye.
You can't run.
Oh, so you're like Middle Eastern Fatui, okay.
Chip on up.
That was pathetic.
Piece of cake.
Just completely avoid the hilly trails entirely. I killed the bird. That. Genshin Impact. Have we Genshined our Impact yet? My booty itches. Sumeru.
Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, some...
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Border Patrol? Again?
There's currently but no need to worry. That won't prevent you from entering the city. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our bet. After centuries of tireless research, as long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much...
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about.
You two are quite fortunate.
Yeah.
Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers... Here are your
Hell yeah. Put it on.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the follow...
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access... May the mighty
God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is come to what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Hell yeah.
And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in... 500 years ago, the sages found a...
Well, how much knowledge is really in that database?
Deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Okay, next, let's concentrate on... Oh, come on! Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. What are you going to ask it?
Hmm. Internally thought-based Google.
You. Uh-oh. Paimon's getting... Well, seems no matter what... He's from Sumeru, and even has a position in the academia.
Okay, let's head up.
Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter. Let's head over and have a look. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Wait, you see, Tainari sent us here, and
What?
Hmm?
Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing...
here, this is a letter from Tainari.
Oh, let me see. Ah! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes.
You know,
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon?
Nothing.
Sorry.
what? You too? But what?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord...
Huh?
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse.
Aw, but
No need to worry. And besides, you two should consider the bright. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the... Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3... Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia, or relations between the 6... Hey, come on!
oh, so what do we do now? Even huh? Like who? Oh, you're right.
Catherine. Why don't they have more actual stuff regarding this? Like, food. What's a pita pocket? Looks like I'm not officially legally registered in this world.
Astra Abyssa.
Catherine, we need.
Understood. The event.
We want to meet with Lesser.
You two wish to meet with Sumer.
Please wait.
I apologize, but I am
Aw,
Please do not worry. In Sumeru, the Adventurous Guild does not serve as the vanguard of
Ere to
information.
meet this.
Rather, they take on various An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses.
30.
Supposedly, Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains if you'd like to get in contact with him. You can
Thanks,
you're
Catherine.
All right, off to the Citadel of Razor we go.
Wait, since we are legally registered in Sumeru, I think now, can we finally... Mm-hmm. Yeah, also, I changed my name.
Ad Astra Abyssas. Ad Astra.
There are two people in front of you.
Like, why can't we buy food from this stall? Why can't the Akasha answer that? Guess we aren't supposed to buy food yet.
Over here.
Yeah, let me guess. Theme of this city is gonna be something on a forbidden knowledge and like. This staircase just goes up and up and up. Anyways,
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfan. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites network...
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious.
anyways,
Know much about. We originally came from the desert. It isn't just up.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the academia, for example.
Mhm.
They're the ones who, in their eyes, she was the one, because of the academia's influence. Not to mention that lesser Lord Kusanali.
Really?
Ha! But who?
Alright.
anyways,
No.
leaving the Citadel of Regaza, questioning, yabba yabba yabba. Don't care.
Asfan was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person?
Oh, you two are interested
Yes.
in Lord Kusanali?
Yes, hello?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently... Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to...
Whoa, really?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But you're
Quite a
correct.
legend.
It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy, panicked by what he heard. The man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes... The man journeyed across desert. In despair, he thought, alas.
Okay.
And then, at that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar, Archon Seeker. Along your journey, we were in every flower, and Blake...
Yeah, thanks for the stuff.
in a way.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kus...
Of course.
Why are people?
I'm terribly sorry, but it's...
Hey, wait!
What?
What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone. This stinks! Let's see if we...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue... Yes, that's her.
Yeah,
Quick, after her.
Why do they want her?
that should keep them busy for...
Yeah.
Dunyarzad, we thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me.
You can relax now.
Really? Thank you so... Uh-oh. Looks like they're...
What?
No, wait, my body...
Hide.
Sounds good.
Alright, let's move out.
Oh, is this place sexist? What's the horrible part about Sumeru? Like, Mondstadt was horrible because there's no Archon available. Liu's horrible because it's confusing. Inazuma's horrible because it's tyrannical. Sumeru's horrible for reasons we don't know yet. Fontaine's horrible because it's France.
They shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Who?
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street.
I see. And
Wait a sec.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's. My lady,
And if I...
it'd be easier for the both of us if
Hey, Junior's up.
stay out of this. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your boss.
How much?
What?
Wait,
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer?
my lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, and knowing your health, carelessly.
No, you're wrong. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home. And every time I bring this up, they just change the Dia, I know it hasn't been easy because she saved
Are they
me.
in love or something?
The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing?
Yes,
Mhm.
I'm sure.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home, but let me make something very clear.
Thank you, Dia.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it so.
Mhm.
I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
My lady.
I'm sorry for worrying you too.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bot.
You get used.
You got it. Huh? Isn't
Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're already.
How about our charcoal baked agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look,
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Picky.
Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived.
God damn.
Well, remember when you asked me if I...
Huh?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends. And my younger self no longer had any hopes. Or then one night, at that moment, an ethereal voice...
Dunyarzad, don't be. Who are you? How do I explain this? Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder. Dunyarzad. What? Huh? But. Oh. Then.
The one remaining believer.
Although my body was suffering during those days, beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city, once I finally made it through that, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Yes, if it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for a
Wisdom.
What's the Sub-Zero's festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusa. It's actually an old I heard everyone was overjoyed but because of the Academia's the Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukadavai. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as
Aww.
It is. It's sure the Greater Lord founded Sumeru.
Just remember that we're still out.
Oh,
I know
they're
that people over by the
sexist
Grand
against
Statue
God.
of the
Okay.
Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before. But recently, I made a friend that I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu? The one?
Yes, that's her.
Oh yeah, Nilu. I saw her in that
The other
event.
day with a nervous look on her face.
Yes. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today. and see how.
Sure, that's quite the trip, though.
Oh, Grand Bazaar. Hell yeah, I'm buying everything from that.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
It's just gonna be the Grand.
Nilu will be thrilled.
It's just gonna be the Grand when I'm done with it. It's just gonna be known as the Grand when I'm done with it.
Step on up.
Let's go on over to the Grand Bazaar. Welcome to the Grand Bazaar. What do you mean I can't buy anything? We're here.
Sorry,
Oh yeah, it's you.
Dunyarzad. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that
We
means
can
that-
explain.
You could say that.
Oh,
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for.
so you're followers from another land? That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already...
You're very welcome. It's
Probably?
The stage. That is certainly a stage.
Wow! This place...
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off.
Oof.
Mr. Zubair was... We reported it to the academia many times. But they...
Oh, probably because it was the...
The academia looks down on performers like us. We can't let that happen, though.
Oh,
Not
they're
only would
stupid.
everyone involved thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyarzad, but the more she gave us, we hope the stage is going to be even pretty.
and I can't wait to see you on the stage.
It's
Oh, now I see why it's based off the Middle East. It's the whole Shia versus Sunni Muslim conflict thing.
Dunyarzad, have you told...
I only told them about the great.
Okay. Then, according to legend, the Sabzeruz festival was a long,
Hmm?
long time ago. Some of the gods got drunk. As she danced upon the grass, those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling... Of course they did.
Sounds like that would have been one hell of a party.
Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our... Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we...
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro. Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of...
Thinking about the goddess of flower, if my stage were anything like that... So?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
Oh, we're probably gonna be arrested.
Hey, come on!
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zerus festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves less. In that case, we'll take a...
Husanali. Hello.
Whoa! What? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival...
Yes. Damn.
Revamping the stage. I don't know much about... Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a little... I mean...
Clickbait. Hello.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things. Don't be fooled into thinking. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers,
Down here. Hello, shrimp.
As a child, I even asked my grandmother said that Greater Lord the Sabzeruz festival has been losing its appeal over the years.
We went from a religious conflict to political. Went from conflict to business conflict to political conflict to religious conflict. What's next? Revolution?
Add a little extra pizzazz.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill.
Of course.
Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks
It's
like
the Catherine.
Catherine.
It's a Catherine. Oh no. Oh no.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time.
Catherine real? Not clickbait?
Hey, Catherine.
Hi.
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon. What's shaking?
What's flaking, bacon?
Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon.
Sure. Standing, but saying and doing the same. But take you two for.
Well, we enjoy travel.
Yes. You should keep searching.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something?
Shut up, Paimon.
Recently?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving. Oh, it looks like it's.
That was a short-ass break.
Heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people.
We have been blessed by the plants.
There's some.
Hey, Traveler.
Oh, hey, dear.
I've got something to tell you. My lady
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out. My lady is feeling a look.
Sounds like a.
Are we gonna break in?
Let's head over to the Citadel of Razor and wait for Dia.
Are we gonna break into the Citadel? The Citadel. We're breaking into your Citadel.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer.
It's.
Look! Dia's
Yep, that's.
I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way.
So, we're in.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Ah, Dia, what are you doing here?
You know who I am?
No kidding.
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered. Since you.
Appreciate it, Chief.
theft?
Just recently,
Theft?
the Academia lost something.
I suppose that's what. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Now.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos. So the city.
Apparently, what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha knowledge. If you're interested, maybe you can head to Port Ormos and ask.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. What? Count me and take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit, there are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret."
You bet they.
This seems a lot more similar to America than I thought.
Now they start spreading.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert. Well, Traveler,
Thanks, Dia. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru's.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival. So, good. Then we'll see you both.
Well, we're going to the festival. Port Ormos. Port Ormosi. Got a lot more now. Level 57. We are getting there. Here we are, AR 5th, level 57. Ding 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 ding
And have a good look yourself. Traditional.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite.
Wow. We know that whatever the Osmond told us to try posing as academia students while asking around. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious? Well, given all the people that come...
There's probably something in the market. Hey, you. I like,
Of course. As many people often talk about how hard
the party
it is to
city.
get accepted into the academia. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful... Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia.
Oh, so it's a college town.
Miserable ever since they... If you ask me, the life of a merchant is...
Those students...
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been...
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise, especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection.
They're called Ain el Akhmar. Today,
Damn, this is more Middle Eastern. They even have the terrorist groups.
Wait, come again? Don't you see? They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. I've heard that Ain el Akhmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 more...
Wait, did you say 500,000?
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very neat.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for...
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information? Oh, alright.
We just freaking head over to Zhongli like, hey, Morax, can you still summon Mora? So, I need, like, a small loan of, 500,000 Mora. Just the great Liu Sugar Father. It's like a sugar daddy, but he doesn't request to frick you. Lower, is that a reference to dun dun duddy duddy dun abagana dun dun documento dun he's a gonna dun da she's a gonna gaito manori sayonara.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat. So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh. Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the boss that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main...
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our...
Why don't they just block those bitches from the Akasha?
All these guys have...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was...
Hello.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City
Partying.
doing at ORMOS? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this, some kind of joke?
Oh, sorry. He must have grabbed the wrong note. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
How did we get?
There's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention King Deshret just now.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the more, as you can see, members of years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our home. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was Greater Lord Ruka Devata. Yes, that shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. Mark my words. Our god shall return. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
It's him!
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me... Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merch once you show...
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you...
I told you the other day.
Ha! The boss...
Yes, and in no uncertain terms.
I'm warning you. Don't push us.
Or if you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, if, on the other hand, I will jeopardize the Eremites' reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. Also, a word of advice. Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then.
It's 29.
Have a death wish. Let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
1 week.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food.
Mr. Iman. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it.
Yeah.
Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Hard to believe I've only been playing Genshin for like 2.5 weeks. Hell, as far as I know, I could probably finish Fontaine by the end of next week.
He went that way! After him!
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
Oh, hey, time. I'm coming for you.
Wait up! It's Al-Hatham, right?
Oh, hey, time. The silly. He's the silly.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the... Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have... Since you tore through their scam right in front of them...
Who exactly are you two? And a student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah!
He doesn't even have a vision.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from
Ein El Amar.
Those high-headed thugs are...
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time.
So...
You were willing to part with 500... Okay, look. If you've been making...
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like something...
This is a knowledge capsule. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Anyone?
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. But they were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge, but despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be, over the past century, a wide variety of canned. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be, well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so with our current arrangement, you're still resolved.
Let's go somewhere with fewer people. Al Hey time, I'm coming for you. Over here.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with some. I need you to find someone named unlike the inferior knowledge capsules. She's guarded against people from the Academia because I think she blacklisted me. Become one of Dory's customers.
Why do you want us to meet?
Until you complete this task. You two are out for long, so Dory should be on the password though. I have no way.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for. I'll prepare some funds for you.
What? We only just saw a knowledge cap.
That's true.
Elemental sight? Oh yeah.
Elemental sight. Oh, that's a. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
Okay.
They look.
Okay, just plug them in. I only got data from one of them.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
This left one.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration. Using elemental sight is merely a stop.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here is don't be cheap. You'll need to and be sure to exercise some caution.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulates. The monsters are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, okay.
Is this a one-time use situation, or is it like, or is it like an infinite use thing?
ORMOS. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Letitia.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy? What a unique palette.
Following the paper.
Ronak, these.
Got it.
Unripe horror fruits.
Please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
What does he mean by that?
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch.
You've been hit back.
No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Just goofy arm movement.
That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
The goofiest arm movement you've ever seen.
It's just products, I need to confirm. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Congrats.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Facetitinitis.
That's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Port Ormos style.
You sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where?
Oh damn. Go. Get out of here.
We gotta get out of here.
What are we doing just standing?
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Here we go. Ooh, should be safe for now. Up here.
Look, he's over there.
Going further up.
Over here. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the...
Okay, there's another password.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
Hello, Duddy. 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 Duddy.
So you were the one who
Duddy. 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 Duddy.
just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure that you look... Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to...
Yeah, I'll sell Paimon to you for, one Mora.
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you... Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to... I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much... So that's why it's your first time here. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yeah. Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble. What kind of products do you seek? Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics. Hey, who would want more? How about with this one, you can become an... Ooh, now 2 million Mora. Whoa! Of course, you are free to pick whatever you're... Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Right, test 2. Middle click. Okay, D's free. I'll take that one. And that one. And that one.
take these, please. My, oh my. You are blessed. Oh, listen. I have a special offer. Say what now? Hey,
Really?
did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million.
Calm down.
All the canned knowledge we just bought is... Think about it. We've gone to all this... Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
I think you're curious, Paimon.
Come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's moral left. So
Shut up! Paimon, I need the money to buy drugs.
Excellent. Then please... hold on a second. Paimon... Oh, but my dear customer... Uh-oh. Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check.
Okay, since I forced myself into this... Oh, they're all shit.
So, what did you see?
They're all shit.
So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the more has already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this...
Fine.
Dory, we'll take this one. All right, very good. I'm expecting some... Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham.
Alhaitham, I'm coming for you, my boy.
What the Academia lost.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Do 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 do.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
People from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia.
You're a pretty daring...
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we...
What good?
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intense?
Seek an audience with the Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom. When we heard that the Academia...
In that case, a short while ago, the Academia lost a...
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties.
So,
where?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their own. Several brigades have been My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. I agreed to forego ownership of the Divine Knowledge Capsule in exchange. However, they adamantly believe that the Divine Knowledge Capsule contains...
So you kept hounding them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into... The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the mantra's unless I know whose hands the Divine Dory is the most reliable source of information.
In other words,
you
wanted us to...
Yes, you can say that. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings.
Hell yeah!
Will that suffice as compensation? Okay.
Perfect.
You're doing so right under the Academia's...
Okay, so... Teleport up here. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. We're just flying over to get that canned knowledge. Here we are. Random Bush 67.
This place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword fighting techniques 8. Huh.
Really?
Hell yeah, that was actually worth.
If you
It's
want
worth
to
it.
determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. We can conduct a controlled experiment where while you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests.
Wow. Hey them. You Paimon's curious.
He's a
about
nerd.
that, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academy.
When you are unable to understand a research. All right, let's begin the test.
Oh, we're fighting these guys. Okay.
Over here. Be amazed.
If the academia does control the Akasha, couldn't they just like stop it from having canned knowledge?
To record the next step is to hold it in your hand.
Open my inventory. Pop the canned knowledge. Used.
How are you feeling? You mean that?
All right, time for round 2.
Let's do it again. Here's the reinforcements. Kill you. Kill you. I said kill you.
Now, I'll start. Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight.
0.073.
How much?
Basically 0.
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time.
Wait until 7 o'clock 2 days from now. $7 tomorrow. It's 7 now. Adjust it to 7:10 tomorrow again. I wonder how much you could canonically, like how fast a canonically accurate Genshin speedrun could be, like, involving the world waiting and stuff.
Let's see Dory today.
Okay. Okay, we got our next intertwined fate. You head up here.
Over here.
Go over here. Hello, dotty 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 dotty.
Over here. Oh, welcome back, my loyal page. You name it. Can knowledge, supplies, or any. Can you really? So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Oh. I knew, but you know, after all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way in. But how can we be sure your information? Because to me, as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the trans. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons.
1 billion more.
Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The divine knowledge capsule
was
purchased yesterday by a certain the group has done everything in their power to obtain the divine knowledge capsule. That divine knowledge capsule is clearly. Thanks for the info. Please, it's my Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands
Oh god, the divine knowledge is coming into the terrorist group. So how is he gonna react once he finds out the divine knowledge capsule was purchased by terrorists? Hello. Bad news.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Terrorists.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have all right. The person in this picture is in which case, if we play...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking me. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on... See you then.
Does his ass have a fucking Z crystal? Okay, just time skip so we don't have to manually wait. Hello, hate time.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yep.
We getting our hands on that divine knowledge of this one. Hello.
Oh, hey, Thumb. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. This is turning into quite...
Back up. Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get him, boys!
He's like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Fish.
Uh-oh, here they come.
We're going to kill you. Yeah, sorry for my pointed language, but fuck you. No refunds, nerds.
The feeling's mutual.
Okay.
Academia scum. Boss, finally.
The boss.
Did you use it? Great. Now we can.
He's coming right for us. Oh god, he's gone insane.
Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
He's gone insane. He has gone insane. He has gone insane.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
Robbed, idiots. Idiots. Get robbed. Terrorists never win. Counter-terrorists win.
World, forget me.
What?
This one. That's enough work for today.
What now? What the hell am I supposed to do now? What?
What into that just happened?
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from the council?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World,
hold on a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the academia got the divine still.
No, they didn't.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that...
Truthfully, I don't. Moreover, since the academia possesses the
everything about...
I'm heading back to the...
Anyways.
Almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival.
Yeah.
Maybe we should head back too.
We'll just... I think we're gonna end it off here after this cutscene. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and see ya. Not yet.
Here, Al-Haytham. Until we meet again.
Stupid cutscene. Please just end so I can stop the video.
Now, do I deal with this thing first?
What the fuck?
Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups...
And Chapter 3, Act 1 is done. See ya.